I would like to call the January 28, 2026 regular board meeting of the Fenton Community High School District 100 Board to order. May I have a roll call?
Goodrich?
Yes.
McCullough? Miller?
Here.
Lewis?
Here.
Radzinski?
Here.
Figueroa?
Here. We have a quorum. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Sam, please read our Fenton mission, beliefs, and Bison Way statements.
Absolutely. Fenton mission statement: cultivate successful, passionate, empowered learners through rigor, relevance, and relationships. Fenton belief statement: successful, passionate, empowered learners thrive when we provide a safe, caring, and welcoming environment. Diversity, equity, and inclusion unify our community. School and home collaborate as one. We champion innovative teaching and engage learning with state-of-the-art facilities. We infuse social-emotional learning into academics and culture. We prepare students to fulfill their civic responsibility. We immerse students in authentic life experiences. The Bison Way. Students and adults at Fenton High School create a safe, caring, empathetic environment where we believe in each other, respect diversity, communicate openly, grow together, and hold each other to high expectations to become the leaders and innovators of the future.
Our next item is the approval of Dr. Nikita Johnson to fulfill the vacant board seat. May I have a motion that the Board of Education approves the appointment of Dr. Nikita Johnson as a new school board member for Fenton Community High School District 100 to fulfill the vacant board seat?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Radzinski?
Yes.
Figueroa?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Goodrich?
Yes.
Lewis?
Yes. Motion passed. I'd like to say congratulations, Dr. Johnson. Please come to take your seat and the oath of office. We will now have our new board member, Dr. Nikita Johnson, take the oath of office and seat her in her new position.
Good evening.
I think you need to stand. So.
Stand?
Yeah.
Okay. Will it pick up?
Yeah, it'll pick up.
Good evening, everyone. I, Dr. Nikita Johnson, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of member of the Board of Education of Fenton Community High School, District 100, in accordance with the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and the laws of the State of Illinois to the best of my ability. I further swear that I shall respect taxpayer interests by serving as a faithful protector of the school district's assets. I shall encourage and respect the free expression of opinion by my fellow board members and others who seek a hearing before the board, while respecting the privacy of students and employees. I shall recognize that a board member has no legal authority as an individual and that decisions can be made only by a majority vote at a public board meeting. I shall abide by majority decisions of the board while retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels. As part of the Board of Education, I shall accept the responsibility for my role in the equitable and quality education of every student in the school district. I shall foster with the board extensive participation of the community, formulate goals, define outcomes, and set the course for Fenton Community High School District 100. I shall assist in establishing a structure and an environment designed to ensure all students have the opportunity to attain their maximum potential through a sound organizational framework. I shall strive to ensure a continuous assessment of student achievement in all conditions affecting the education of our children in compliance with state law. I shall serve as education's key advocate on behalf of students in our community school to advance the vision for Fenton Community High School District 100. And I shall strive to work together with the district superintendent to lead the school forward towards fulfilling the vision the board has created, fostering excellence for every student in the area of academic skills, knowledge, citizenship, and personal development.
Congratulations, Dr. Johnson, and welcome
you.
to the Fenton Board of Education.
Welcome.
Our next item is recognitions. Kate?
All right. Student recognitions are always music to your ears, but tonight it is literally that, so we're excited about this. I'd like to call up Azriel Lukman, John Olmos, and Faith Werziona to start. All of tonight's recognitions come from the Illinois Music Education Association, more commonly known as ILMEA. First, let's start with the musicians who will be leaving here moments after we are done to go to Peoria for the All-State Festival. So we'll start with Ezra. Ezra was selected as a cellist for ILMEA All-State Honors Orchestra. 2 facts. First, we do not have an orchestra at Fenton. Ezra participates in the Chicago Youth Symphony Orchestra and chose to audition when he found out that students are still eligible even if their school does not offer that program. So he did all of that on his own. Secondly, he was selected to the Honors Orchestra, which is the highest and most prestigious ensemble in Illinois. So let's give him a hand. Next, John. He was selected as bass 1 for the ILMEA All-State Honors Choir. So yes, another Fenton musician selected for the highest, most prestigious ensemble. But this isn't new for him. It's his 2nd consecutive year of being an All-State Honors musician. John is fully invested in learning music. He participates in swing choir, concert choir, and he's performed in the solo and ensemble contest. And he's been featured in Spaghetti with a Song fundraiser. Outside of Fenton, he also participates in the Merit School of Music, which is a nationally accredited music school and nonprofit organization located in Chicago. Both Ezra and John recorded their auditions earlier this year and were selected for the ILMEA District 1 Festival in November. District 1 covers most of the Chicagoland area, so it's pretty great, huge accomplishment in and of itself. So let's give them another hand. And then let's talk a little bit about Faith. Faith was selected to represent Fenton in the Future Music Educators Seminar, and she will participate in educational sessions at the All-State Convention. Similarly, she was also selected based on a video application. Faith participates in swing choir, concert choir, the spring musical, and Spaghetti with a Song. In addition to her musical talents, Faith also shows incredible kindness and empathy while working with our students with special needs in the High Five Choir. So we're extremely proud of all 3 of these. I'm going to turn it over to Miss Sarah D. Williams to tell us a little bit more.
Come on. We all get to be up close and personal. Okay. You've heard a lot about the work that these students put in and all of the things that they've done. Did I lose all 3? There they are. To get these accomplishments. When I was thinking about what else I could say, I focused on the mission statement that we start these meetings with. These students 100% exemplify the mission of Fenton High School by demonstrating rigor, relevance, and relationships in action. Their commitment to musical excellence shows academic and artistic rigor, while their selections to the statewide honor and professional learning experiences make their education deeply relevant beyond the classroom. Through collaboration with peers, educators from across the state, they build meaningful relationships that strengthen both their musicianship and personal growth. John, Faith, and Ezra are successful, passionate, and empowered musicians who embody enthusiasm for learning, respect for others, and the confidence to challenge themselves at the highest level. We are incredibly proud of how hard they have worked to get here and how they represent Fenton High School and inspire our community throughout their hard work and dedication. Thank you. Well done. Congratulations. Would any of you like to say anything? No pressure, but if, yep.
One second, please. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I would just like to thank all of you for being here. First of all, I'd like to say it's an honor to be able to represent Fenton High School at ILMEA for the second year in a row. I want to thank my parents and all for supporting me, to Mrs. Williams for making this possible for our school, and my choir mates for motivating me the whole way. I want to give a huge shout out to the teachers and students at the Merit School of Music for their enormous support in helping me grow musically. I'm very excited to go back to Peoria and have this experience once again. Thank you.
Hi, I'm unprepared here, but I would love to thank Ms. Williams. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing ILMEA, so a round of applause for her. I would like to thank my father over there, recording with the phone. My parents have been a big part of my music journey ever since I was 4 years old. So, all of that support has ended me up here. So, thank you to my parents. I'm also honored to be in front of the Board of Education today. So, I want to thank you guys for the opportunity to be here. And, thank you for the evening. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, great. So now we're going to move on to the Tri-M Music Honor Society. So we have...
Pictures as a group?
Yeah, how do we want to do that? Okay, so, sorry, we'll do a picture first. Well, sorry, we'll do a picture first.
They come in here since it's only three or
Oh, thank you. Fine. What did you really? Oh, yeah.
Not many people say they're excited to go to Peoria. Very happy to hear that. I'm in there.
Thank you.
I say it there. I have said it.
Right up front, absolutely.
No, you can't be on the
Okay.
There we go.
Hold your certificates. Yep. Zoom in. You're like,
Yeah, come on. That's right. Why not?
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Good job. Thank you.
Congratulations. Great job. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you. Stay with it.
Okay, great. And now we'll bring up the Tri-M Music Honor Society. So we have a big group here, so come on up, guys. Guys, I'll come up here. Okay, as they're coming up, I'll tell you a little bit about them. In late December, Fenton's Tri-Music Honor Society, Chapter 6807, and faculty advisor, Ms. Sarah D. Williams, were selected as recipients of the 2026 ILMEA Outstanding Service Award. The Outstanding Service Award is given to the Illinois Music Honor Society chapters in recognition of outstanding and outgoing service to their school community. The award is not given every year, but instead only when exemplary nominations are received. The Fenton High School Tri-Music Honor Society, Chapter Chapter 6807 was established in the fall of 2013. A Fenton High School Tri-Music Honor Society student is dedicated and accomplished musician, recognized for excellence in scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Tri-M members actively participate in the curricular music ensembles throughout their high school years and maintain strong academic performance, earning a minimum of 3.0 GPA in both music courses and their overall academics. Service is also a key part of Tri-M membership. Members give back to their school and community through leadership, tutoring other students, organizing music resources, assisting with concerts, participating in service, and completing independent community service tied to music. Above all, Tri-M students model outstanding character. They maintain perfect attendance at performances and consistently demonstrate responsibility, honesty, respect, reliability, punctuality, and strong citizenship. A Tri-M music student is not only a skilled performer, but also a role model and an advocate for music education who positively impacts their music program, school, and community. Miss Sarah D. Williams serves as a faculty advisor for the Tri-M Music Honor Society and has been our choir teacher since 2007. She is passionate about music education. She values the rigor created within the music programs at Fenton, and she's an exceptional building strong relationships with their students as they progress towards their goals. So once again, we'll turn it over to Miss Williams.
I am a proud alum of the Tri-M Music Honor Society when I was in high school, a lifetime member, and I saw firsthand as a student how it could bring awareness and advocacy, and so I was so excited when we were able to start a chapter here at Fenton. Being part of Tri-M and or the Illinois Music Honor Society empowers these students to grow as musicians, leaders, and individuals. Through being in Tri-M here at Fenton, these students are challenged to pursue excellence with rigor in both their academics, as you heard, and their music ensembles. They apply their learning to relevant real-world ways through service and advocacy. These are the leaders of the music department. These are the leaders of the building. Just as importantly, Tri-M fosters strong relationships. These students collaborate with their peers, teachers, and communities through this purpose and collaboration. As you've heard, Tri-M students take ownership of their learning by leading projects, serving others, and advocating for music education. They develop the confidence and responsibility through problem-solving skills while demonstrating respect, integrity, and commitment. These experiences help these students become passionate, independent thinkers who understand the impact they can make beyond the classroom. This award celebrates not only these students, but our past members who excel not only musically, but also embody the mission of Fenton High School, using their talents to learn, lead, serve, and positively influence their school and community. I'm so proud of these students and proud to be their advisor.
Hello, my name is Isenia Ortega, and I am the Vice President of Tri-M. Tri-M has given us the opportunity to grow and develop skills like leadership and organization through the love we have for music. So we wanted to thank Ms. Williams for making this all happen and guiding us through our journey.
This one I think we'll ask you guys.
No, we'll come there, absolutely.
We're gonna have to squeeze in a little bit.
I know.
Everybody together? Yeah.
You said it wrong.
Yeah, wherever you want. You're fine.
Here we go. 2, 3. Hold on. Gotta use big camera. All right, Leah.
We don't.
The parents good back there? Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everybody. Good job. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Karen, do we have any public comments tonight?
No, we do not.
Our next item is informational. Sam?
All right. Okay, so we do have some exciting updates here tonight, and we're going to kick it off with an outstanding Future Freshman Night recap. So Kate's going to walk us through that.
All right, on Thursday, January 15th, we welcomed the class of 2030, which is hard to believe, 2030, right? So we had our Future Freshman Night. It was a great night. We had approximately 160 families, that's our best guess, so that's about 2/3 of the incoming freshman class that participated. The place was hopping. We've really been working hard on these events to make them welcoming and very family-friendly. So we kicked off the night in the front gym with a principal's welcome. We also showcased our dance force, cheer, swing choir, and drumline so that the students could get excited about different clubs and activities that they could join. We had an electives fair so that students could talk to the different teachers of the freshman electives that they can take. They could also take a tour of the building. So our link crew leaders led families around the building and told them a little bit about what it was like to be at Fenton, but then they could also see the spaces like the autos lab or the STEM wing and get to know the building a little bit more. And then we ended the night with an activities and athletics fair with all of our coaches and sponsors. Kids can sign up for things they were interested in to get more information and just get excited. We added additions where parents could buy spirit wear, which was exciting. They loved that. Padres Unidos, they did a fundraiser where they were making chicken and waffles, so people were getting snacks. And it was really just a lovely evening. So we continue to get better and better each year. I included in your packet our booklet. A lot of thanks goes out to Julia Bray, our assistant principal. This is it's something that she's worked hard on. So we keep updating this every year, but we really want something that parents can look at quickly and get all the information that they need, or at least know where to go. A couple things we're really proud of that we added in is the frequently asked questions. So those were things that our counselors often get, or that the link crew leaders have reported in past years that the kids are asking them. And then you'll also notice we put in bison lingo. So just some things that parents were like, what is HOCO, right? What's at homecoming? Or what's Minga, like the pass system. So we have some of those things in there. So again, we're just thinking of little things every year to add in. So it was a great night. We're really excited about it. Our counselors have been over working at both Wooddale and Blackhawk, getting kids all registered and picking out their classes. So it was a great night. Our next update is about statewide testing. And again, this is something for those of you that were here last year, we're really excited. Last year, we really went out on a limb, and we have had to look for creative solutions for access testing. So just as a reminder, access testing is a test required by the state of all of our multilingual students. So anyone who's really receiving English language services are required by the state to take this test. And it's a really rigorous, tough test. The thing is that the state requires it, but unlike things like ACT testing, they don't give you like, here's one day that you can do it. You kind of have to figure it out on your own. And as our number of multilingual students has continued to grow, we have grappled with how do we give them the best testing environment. So last year, if you remember, we ventured out and did something called Future Ready Fenton Day, and it was such a success, we're going to replicate it again this year. So what that's going to look like is it's going to be next Thursday, February 5th. All of our EL students will be here taking the access test, and what that allows us to do is to put them in smaller testing environments with teachers who can give them more support, not on the test, but as far as when they do the speaking test, they can help them make sure that they have a good environment for that. And it's a day that they can just focus on that. They're not getting pulled out of classes or anything like that. It's a day for them to focus. So what do we do with the other students? We take great advantage of that. So students who are juniors not taking the access test, we have enough room that they'll take the pre-ACT. So practicing for the ACT that they will take in April, they will get the scores back ahead of time, and so that's a really good prep for them. Our sophomores who aren't taking the access test, they will go on career visits. So based on what they've put into School Links, what their career interests are, they will be going to various secondary places of education, and they will be learning about careers of interest. And then our freshmen, they will be going on college visits. So every freshman who's not taking the access test will be going to a college visit, which is great, in small groups of about 20 to 30, so different colleges in the area, colleges and universities. So the question is then, what about the kids taking the access test? We make sure that the students taking the access test also get access to all of these different things. So if they are juniors, they will be able to take the pre-ACT. We will make sure that happens for them. Our freshmen have already gone on the college visit, our multilingual students, so that's already taken care of. And then after this day, our sophomores who take the access test will still get to go to a career visit. So that's a way that we make sure that we bring equity, that the kids are getting the best testing environment, and then they also get to take part in all of these different things. So this was something, it is pretty groundbreaking. We've shared this with other schools, and schools are trying to emulate what I did. It's what we've done here. It's really hard to pull off. It takes a lot of planning. Our division leaders, our assistant principals, our teachers, all hands on deck for this, but we know that this is what's best for our kids, so we're excited to try it again.
That's cool.
And then just the update on statewide testing for you. This is the regular every year statewide testing. We have transitioned, the whole state has transitioned to the ACT. So at Fenton, we will give the ACT to our juniors on April 14th. And then on April 15th, our freshmen will come in, they'll take the pre-ACT 8-9, and the sophomores will take the pre-ACT secure. So that's what that'll look like. And on both of those days, the future Fenton Ready Day and this day, seniors have the day off, that they're able to finish up requirements. A lot of them do community service, that they still need things like that, constitution test, anything that they need to finish up.
Great, thank you. All right, it's that time of year where we take a look at the school calendar for next school year. Now, I know you can't read the one there. However, you can read the one in your packet if you'd like to take a look. So it's pretty similar to past years with a few highlights that I'm going to take a look at here. First, you can see the start date for students is August 19th. We were in collaboration with our sender districts 2 and 7, of course, and that is consistent with their first day with students. So I can say it's been a few years since we've been able to coordinate that together, but we're able to do that, and I think that helps families out immensely, where it's predictable their kids are going at the same time. That leaves our institute days then on August the 17th and August the 18th, involving our faculty and staff. One change from the past is we're actually looking at having the whole week of Thanksgiving as no student attendance, so that week will be off. That is consistent, again, with the sender districts, and we've noticed over the last few years especially, attendance on those Mondays and Tuesdays is not particularly good, and question of, when you don't have that many kids there, it kind of hurts the instructional feel for everything. So we think that it's in our best interest is to take that whole week off, and we'll try that out next year. We've had real good collaboration with FEA as far as the school calendar. Had a couple meetings with them. They brought forth good ideas, and we were able to help us put the calendar together, so that's been good. Also, next year, you'll may or may not remember, but it is Election Day, which is November the 3rd, the first Tuesday in November, and we are also taking the day off before that, because that was another poor attendance day when you just have a random Tuesday off. Sometimes it turns into Monday, Tuesday off. So rather than to fight that, we're just going to include that day also. And then finally, what does that all mean? Well, since there's more days off during the school year, it means you're going to go past Memorial Day. We're doing that this year because of the later start of the year due to construction. So I think we're kind of getting used to that, and that Memorial Day isn't like a hard date anymore, like you have to be done by then. So our last day with exams, the last day of student attendance would be June the 3rd. So this is just a draft. I wanted to show it to the board. You can think about it, digest it, and next month is when we would have the calendar up for approval. Any questions? Okay. Next, we all been waiting for is the FOIA update. Jose.
long-awaited. Thank you, Dr. Benson. So all these have been resolved. The Lake County Gazette requested copies of all active full-time aid contracts and collective bargaining agreements. They also asked for copies of all vendor contracts over $1,000 for the current fiscal year. CT Mills requested dollar thresholds requiring approval by the school administration, central office staff, department leadership, superintendent, and Board of Education. And then lastly, Illinois Retired Teachers Association requested the list of certified teachers retiring in the 25-26 school year.
And there is no other tonight.
What about the face? What about the face, the railroad face? We'll just do that as separate. The next item is consent agenda. May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented?
I'll make the motion.
Second. Roll call.
Johnson?
Abstain.
Brzezinski?
Yes.
Figueroa?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
McCullough? Goodrich?
Abstain.
Lewis?
Yes. Motion passed. The next item is resolution of the John Keno and Company Incorporated litigation. May I have a motion that the Board of Education approve the resolution of John Keno and Company Incorporated litigation as presented?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
I do have a question. In the earlier meeting, I wanted to get clarity on the amount where it said Fenton no cost. Is that no additional cost, or was the cost already baked into the two vendors that we already paid them? Am I making sense?
Great, yeah, you are. Great question. So since this was litigation, a resolution agreement was drawn up as far as what was going to be the cost for the replacement of the rocks. So in that sort of settlement agreement, we didn't have to pay anything extra for that. So there was no cost to us when we sign off on this agreement here in a little bit. There was cost for the project prior, but this is just the cost to sort of settle the litigation.
Thank you.
Yep.
Roll call.
Miller?
Yes.
Figueroa?
Yes.
Brzezinski?
Yes.
Goodrich?
Yes.
Johnson?
Abstain.
Lewis?
Yes. Motion passed. May I have a motion that the Board of Education approve the advertising agreement with Power Ad Company as presented?
Motion.
Second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goodrich?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Brzezinski?
Yes.
Figueroa?
Yes.
Johnson?
Abstain.
Lewis?
Yes. Motion passed. May I have a motion that the Board of Education approves the financial agreement with Dr. Robert Grossi of Illuminate Incorporated as presented?
So moved. I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Miller?
Yes.
Brzezinski?
Yes.
Figueroa?
Yes.
Johnson?
Abstain.
Goodrich?
Yes.
Lewis?
Yes. Motion passed. May I have a motion that the Board of Education approves the school maintenance project grant application for fiscal year 2026 as presented?
I'll make the motion.
Second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Brzezinski?
Yes.
Johnson?
Abstain.
Figueroa,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Goodrich,
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes. Motion passed. Does anyone have any committee reports?
The Benson Foundation did not meet on that frigid night due to flu and temperature. I've yet to hear the rescheduled date for the meeting. I have a feeling it'll just be our regularly scheduled next meting, which I don't have in front of me.
Of course, you would have been there.
I was ready to go. Mike had to call me and tell me, don't go. I didn't go. I got that S for sucker on my forehead. I admit it. You set me on the committee, I'll attend.
We had a Finance Facilities Committee meeting earlier where quite a few topics, the water mitigation closeout, the Keno litigation resolution we just voted on, the design build presentation by Midwest Mechanical, life and safety bond update, discussion on potentially looking at solar paneling, school maintenance grant, the financial consultant agreement. Didn't quite get through everything, but it was a long schedule.
And I can give an update on NetSec. In fact, I was going to bring this recommendation here is Rachel Matuk, who obviously resigned from the board. I would like to have Leo Figueroa back in his committee position for NetSec, since he had done it in the past. And I'd also like to recommend that Reed Goodrich join as an alternate, so that way we have those two positions filled, which is the positions that we had prior to Ms. Matuk joining the board, and then she became the representative. The next meeting is in March of the operational board, so I wanted to basically say that would be the plan in case anyone, unless anyone has any further discussion.
Yeah. How would that,
Thumbs up?
what kind of appointment or board would Dr. Johnson be?
Well, there is one opening, Dr. Johnson. I know we haven't discussed this, but I do believe the LEND, I'm waving to Karen, I think the LEND position is open. LEND is basically the legislative group in DuPage County that keeps us updated on current legislation, and they meet periodically. Would you like to be on that? The representative for the board on that. You may have heard of LEND before. Maybe? Maybe not?
Yes.
You have, okay.
In majority meets on Zoom, if that's helpful.
Right. Okay.
Is that 2 yeses?
Don't feel any pressure.
No, don't worry. It's not a huge commitment.
None of these are.
But it would be nice to have you there just with your insight and to hear what's going on in Springfield. So if you're willing, we'd love to have you.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And there is no LEND update other than we have a new representative.
If nothing else, next board meeting, new business. We have a tentative policy meeting. It's at 6 p.m. prior to the regular board meeting. The next scheduled Board of Education meeting is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Moving along. May I have a motion and a second to go into closed session for the following. 5 Illinois CS 120/2C1. The appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of Fenton School District 100. 2, 5 Illinois CS 120/2C2. Collective negotiating matters between the public body and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees.
Motion.
Yeah, but second, first, whatever.
I'm sorry, who seconded?
Reed.
Reed, thank you.
Roll call.
Rodzinski?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Figueroa?
Yes.
Goodrich?
Yes.
Lewis?
Yes, we're in closed session. I'd like to note that after closed session, there's nothing else happening. May I have a motion and a second to adjourn?
No, open session.
Oh, gosh. I'm way too fast. May I have a motion and a second to go back into open
I'll
session?
make the motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Johnson? Radzinski?
Yes.
Figueroa?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Goodrich? Yes. Lewis?
Yes. We're back in open session. Now, may I have a motion and a second to adjourn? All in favor, say aye.
Hey.
All not in favor?